Okay, so are we ready to start?
Yeah,
We're
you
ready.
can clap now.
You ready for the
Go.
clap?
We're doing it as a group. I missed out. Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hey.
We're doing pre-drinks now, so if you want to hear some of those conversations, you can find them on our Patreon. Might as well start with the plugs right away.
All right. What is everyone drinking, Jessica?
I just opened a bottle of fancy white wine, and I say fancy because it's like $30 for this bottle. My wine is usually $12.
Right.
So this is like rich people wine from the in-laws. So that is what I am drinking.
Very nice.
But she's not drinking it from the bottle.
No. I do have a glass. What do you think I am? Sonia?
Listen, if you're going to have a bottle of wine, drink it from the bottle. I'm just drinking cranberry juice and rum. Little 50-50. That's it. I'm keeping that bladder infection away, ladies. Drink your cranberry juice.
That UTI, keep it in check.
That's right. Drink that cranberry juice.
I am drinking. Hold on, let me get the bottle.
See? Even Dumry's drinking from a bottle.
No, I'm not.
Oh, no.
I have a glass.
All right.
But I'm drinking Captain Morgan's cherry vanilla.
That sounds good.
Wait, are you drinking that straight?
No, I have it mixed with Pepsi.
Oh. It's like, way to go.
I was
Cherry
going to say that's
vanilla,
really
Pepsi.
dark. If that was straight, that is very dark.
Yeah. I was like, good for you, but no, you're okay.
No, sorry, I ruined that. But yeah.
Do you have ice?
No.
You
But I
always
put
have
my
ice.
bottle in the freezer this time, and I'm just
Oh, smart. Good for you.
I know, I'm learning.
All right, so today
I miss the ice. Though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying.
You just
I
miss it. You're just sad.
I miss the clinking. I miss the ambiance from it. Just
light some candles. You'll be fine.
romance myself.
Yeah.
Play a little bit of music, on low.
Get myself in the mood. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So today's drinking
Sorry,
question.
my cat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. You'll edit it out.
Yeah, we'll just edit it out. Drink.
He was just clawing my other chair and just was not stopping, and I kept thinking he'd stop, and then he'd and then keep going again. So okay, I think we're good now. Okay, go Sonia.
Okay. We ready?
I'm ready. Were you ready?
Shh, shut your fucking face. What?
See, she's so fucking aggressive today.
I know, like before the show, she's just been roasting us, like for
I'm
no
a user.
reason.
But I like how
I'm
they're
not your
actually
grandmother,
mean.
Sonia. Don't beat me, okay?
Like, I'm sorry that Chris and I talk too much. Okay,
No, to each other online. That's what
it could be worse. We could share an account.
Oh god. Those are worse.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are worse. Oh.
Yeah, they are.
It's like every time you see those, you think, which one of you cheated? Which one?
Exactly.
Right? Yes. Which one of you can't trust the other one to have your own Facebook account?
I mean, it's most likely the guy. Let's be real, because the girl would be the crazy one that wants to share the account, right?
Well,
I don't really see a guy wanting to do that.
But my ex shared a Facebook account with me for a bit because he thought I was cheating, but actually it was him that was cheating.
I think it's
why would you share that?
Yeah.
If you can tell if it's like what gender they are. So if it's like changed his profile, it was his account first and she had to join his. And if it's her, like she changed her profile picture, then it was her account and she didn't trust him to have his own Facebook and he had to do hers. That's
But if I was
my
going to do that, I would want to join his so I could go through his archives and be like, what were you doing before this? I wouldn't want him to get on mine. There'd be pointless because I have nothing to hide. I'd want to be on his.
have to put that much work into a relationship,
Right.
I don't want to be in it.
Right?
Exactly.
Like
I'm just saying, like, if I was going to be crazy enough to do that, I'm going full crazy and I'm going to investigate.
Yeah, you can do right now. You can go like Dahmery photo. You can search photos, Dahmery likes.
Yeah.
like just in Facebook search, and
Yeah,
I
and, like,
can find all the photos that you've
Anything
ever
public.
liked.
Anything
Yeah.
public.
Yeah,
Or
I can
mutual
see.
friends.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah, and I can see it. I can see what bitches you
You
be
can see
liking.
comments too.
Yeah.
Comments. Yeah, Don Marie's comments. I can search for those.
Yeah.
I
So
can
like
find out what you're
if
saying.
if my husband likes some girl's picture, I could see it. Like I could just type his name and photo likes and it would come up.
Yeah. Oh well.
Not that I would go looking because I
Right.
really don't care. Like that's a lot of energy that I just don't have time
Right?
for.
I always
so.
like no.
My husband gets messages from fans all the time, so if I
Right.
was jealous all the time, like
You'd be exhausted.
it'd be hard. Yeah.
yeah, you need a
That's what I
nap.
say. I don't get jealous, but if I do, it's because of his actions, not because of other people's actions
Right.
towards him.
Yeah.
It's like you tell my husband he's hot and plays guitar good, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, you're right. Like, yeah.
You know, now
But
Yeah.
if he turns around and says,
then I'm
you'd be
gonna like have some questions. I'm like, do you know her? Were you friends with her for a while? Like,
Yeah.
you know, because like,
Yeah.
I mean, telling someone that they look good is different in all kinds of contexts too.
Yeah.
Like if you're working with someone and they shot a photo shoot for their new upcoming album and you tell them they look good, that's different than some like random woman that messaged you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? So context is always important too.
However, I sometimes like if a girl wants to take my husband, go for it. And my kids, I will gladly pack them up nicely.
You get them all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
it's a
get them
package
all.
deal.
Everything. The dog too. The dog goes. I don't even want the dog. The fish.
Buy
Take
one,
the
get
fucking
3
fish.
free.
Yeah. You get
All
the
of it.
whole freaking house. I'll leave, man. I'll just go. Bye.
You
You
get a
can move
house.
in.
Yeah.
Come to the
Okay.
bed. Like I'm gone.
Say, any of you that want Don's husband, I guess
Yeah.
he's open for business.
Yeah.
You just have to take it all. That's
Yeah.
that's
And you cannot return. I'd
It's
be
all
like,
for
no.
nothing.
Yeah.
yeah.
No giving back.
We'll
Okay,
write
no
up a
disrespect.
contract.
Not the teenager that smells. Not the husband. No, I don't want any of it.
Like you have to find somebody else to take the curse off your hands.
Yeah.
That's
And you pass it on like a bad
That's
luck chain letter. Keep it
That's
going.
right.
The family. You just
Yeah.
wrap them up and put them in the mail.
Yeah, it's Christmas. There you go.
To the next.
Yeah. Bye.
It's regifting. Goodbye.
You're, not new gifts, regifting because it's
It's
better for the
regifting.
environment.
Regifting
Yeah.
my family.
It's
Maybe I'll just send them
it's
back to
better
my
for the
mother-in-law.
environment, like Sonia said. You're just
Yeah.
being eco-conscious.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it back to my mother-in-law. Like, thank you. I borrowed them. Now you can have them back. And
You had the
addition,
trial.
It's interest. There you go, my
Yeah.
children.
That's interesting.
It built. Your son built. Here you go.
You like doubled his investment.
Tripled because he
Yeah.
made 2. And then
And the
there's him.
dog
And,
and the fish.
see? Yeah.
Like that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's like, you can't get that
That's
kind
a
of investment.
family. I'm giving her a family.
That's right. That's what she always wanted.
Yeah.
Nowadays, gains like that is almost unheard of.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
You have to
like
pay big
official-
money.
Yeah. He's the 1%.
Yeah. Okay, Sonia, what's the question? What's the word?
All right. What quirks do you have? Quirks do you have?
Oh, I know. Mark.
Wait,
Okay.
wait, don't tell me yet. And the word is find. Like,
Find? Like hide and
I'm going
seek,
to-
like you find something?
yeah, I'm going to find you.
She's threatening
It's
us
not that
again.
hard. I just told you to come and take my family. So I mean, go for it.
Just go for it.
Come find me, please.
Okay, well, if Don had an idea right away, what is it?
Go. Go.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
I rock back and forth when I listen to music. That's my quirk. Like I do this.
That's
I know people
autism.
can't see.
That's not a
Yeah,
quirk.
that was gonna be my answer.
What? Autism.
Oh shit!
Sorry, she can edit it.
Just edit it out. Put in the bloopers.
I don't know. There's a lot of technical difficulties happening on my end too. So hopefully.
so far
good.
today, my mic
Normally
has
it's my
not cut out.
mouse that goes out,
Yeah.
but for some reason
I'm scared that as soon
my
as she comes
camera
back, my
just
mouse
went
will go
out.
Yeah.
And now it's just not reading it. Hold on. Oh, no, my mouse is gone too.
No, it's not, because we can hear you.
No, my mic is fine. My mouse is gone.
Mouse.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
So I'm like trying to, okay, mouse is back.
Open your
Camera
fucking
is-
ears. Jeez.
Okay, you know what?
Oh,
She
she
left.
disconnected. She fucking left because of you.
No, I'm gonna come here, Sonia. Come here.
It off and turning it on again.
Yay!
Sonia's already starting her shit again with me. Like, I'm about to beat a bitch in a hot minute. Come
It's
over
all
here,
right.
Sonia.
One day.
One
I'll
day.
start walking.
You're gonna fucking get it.
Okay, so Sonia's quirk is she likes to verbally abuse her friends.
Yeah.
Most time song is an asshole.
Okay,
All
no, no, but really. Okay, done. Yes, you rock back and forth, which is probably a stem from autism.
It
Probably.
totally is.
You know what?
Like, I'm pretty sure we're all
I think
the
it's
spectrum. Yeah,
on
we're
the
all there.
spectrum.
I think that's
Yeah.
why we're friends. It's what we
Yeah.
bond over. Is
And we all
Yeah.
have kids on the spectrum and husbands.
It's
on
always
the
our second
spectrum.
child too that is on the spectrum. Like,
No,
it's not our
I'm
first.
100% sure Ernest is on the spectrum. And
my
we just
first kid is
missed
on the
it.
spectrum too.
Yeah,
Well,
because they kept saying it was his epilepsy.
yeah.
So I feel like they kept all his like things were just like, oh, it's anxiety around epilepsy instead of that. And he used to have like meltdowns, and we had so much issues in school and blah 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 blah. And I'm pretty sure he's on the spectrum. It just wasn't obvious because he
Yeah.
had other health concerns.
But I asked
No.
that when you got a lyric tested. I was just like, is Ernest? And you're like, no,
Yeah.
I don't think so. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe not. Maybe.
I
don't know,
don't
you
think
never
I
know.
was either. And then you research, and then you
You research, and you're
realize,
like,
and
shit.
then I had genetic testing, and I
Half the
happened to
world
have-
has autism. Fuck.
Uh, but like, when we were younger, it wasn't like you had to be like nonverbal, whatever. We were just the weird kids, you know.
Yeah.
That's just like we don't have autism. We're just fucking weird.
Well, now the weird kid has autism. It's just no one
Yeah.
would label it. It was just so rare, and I think autism has been around for a long time. There's no one labeled
Forever,
Unless
Yeah,
it was
you just
severe.
know it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
unless you had a severe case. But on the lighter end of the spectrum, they would just be like, no, just a kid being weird, or just a kid being a kid.
or just a person being a genius, or just a person
Yeah.
being difficult, or just
Yeah.
a witch.
Yeah.
Like like that was literally it. Like it was just they most of autism testing is based around white males,
Right?
Yeah.
So autism in different cultures they couldn't pick up because they'd be like, oh, it's just that person's culture.
Yeah.
I feel bad for other cultures because if especially if you're not white, they have a stigma that you can't get depression or anxiety unless you're white. Like that's a white person's disorder, and it's not true. And I feel bad. I know. I feel bad because people in other cultures get raised and like
Oh my
to
gosh.
think that, and that makes me sad because then they can't reach out and get help because they're being
so
brought to think that.
but like a lot of other cultures take care of their own. It's
Yes,
They
like,
have
it's
communities.
Western, yeah, it's Western Europe, like Western white folks who are like,
Yes.
I do everything on my own. But like, and then that like you have to get help. But a lot of other cultures, it's their culture to take care of everybody, no matter
Yeah.
what their abilities in life are. So like if you
Stop,
have
Sonia. You're starting to sound like a communist.
apparently
fucking commie over here.
oh my gosh, but like yeah, a lot of like cultures take care of each other. Right, I'm a fucking communist. That's what I want. I want us to take care of each other. But that's why you see large family dynamics in other cultures, is because they actually take care of one another. A grandma will like move in with somebody, not go to a home. A like physically different able person would like live with their family who can take care of them. They wouldn't go off somewhere else. Like it's,
Yeah.
White people are bastards.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
no
the
doubt.
whole Western
No doubt.
individual society.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just trying to find a quote, but it's hard to do it on the fly. But there is a quote in Communism that's really popular about how like the whole thing is you're supposed to do to each person's ability and to each person's need.
Yeah.
Is how society is supposed to function. So
Yeah,
Supposed
I'm
to.
a fucking communist, guys. You know?
Same.
Yeah. Extremist. I'm an extreme communist, just so you
extreme
know.
leftist, because left is best.
Yes.
Left is
Antifa.
best.
I am Antifa, by the way. I'm just letting everyone know. I am Antifa. Yeah.
I
I
heard
don't know
you were
why.
on January 6th.
Well,
That's what I heard.
I was conspiring. Don't
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see that alibi, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. On Facebook.
Yeah,
So
check all the
I was on Facebook.
I think it's so stupid how many people post especially those people post like their pictures of their protests and then get surprised when like the FBI knocked at the door.
Like when they're surprised. I love when they're all surprised or they're crying. I didn't know this would happen.
Oh my God, the Freedom Convoy trials. And they were just like, well, I didn't know that it was an illegal occupation. I thought we were just there to like have a good time and get our freedoms back. And I'm like, you slept on the ground and you blocked streets. That's an occupation. Like you literally blocked streets.
Okay,
and stayed there for 3 weeks.
My stepdad, so I made that video. Okay. So my stepdad was one of the trucking convoy team leaders listed on the website and everything, okay? I haven't talked to him in years or whatever. Yeah. Real patriot. And like his TikTok, that's what he posts. Like this is like his God knows what TikTok because they keep getting banned. But he posts every once in a while a rant of himself and then a bunch of other TikToks he's found that like agree with him or whatever conspiracy nonsense.
Yeah.
And he posted something about monkeypox. And so I commented some like facts about, the smallpox vaccine and stuff. And then he made a video about how our generation should have been smacked. So then I responded, if he wants to, if he could answer a question on my TikTok that I had pinned for the convoy. And that's when he made a whole 3-minute video and didn't answer the question. So I made a video response to his response. And he hasn't posted on TikTok in 2 days since.
Maybe
He went from posting multiple times a day for weeks to he has not posted since I posted that video.
He needs to find other allies that would answer for him. They need to come together and brainstorm how they're going to answer this because they do. When something happens that they're against, they can't think on the fly. They always wait like a day or two and then they come back with some huge elaborate story and you're like, no.
My question was literally about policy for disabled people.
They don't have one.
Exactly. That's my point. That's literally the point. Is like some people,
we just throw them away. That's what they think. Like
exactly. And when I had to point out that included my family, I guess he had trouble answering it. So
well, he doesn't want to sound too insensitive, but he wants his right to sound like it's just.
He wants his right to kill people, which is the same.
He doesn't want to go too far. They
gun nuts in the States. They just want a right to kill people. Like that's all it is. They just want that right.
They always want that right.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally what white supremacy is based on. We want to kill people, just not our people. Their people. Yeah.
Every
we're like no.
and we want our women, but we want them like. Just seen, not heard. We just want them.
We want our women. We don't want them to be people.
Right. Yeah. They are our objects. They're our possession that we own. They don't get a voice. They have to like say what we say. Like, no.
I love the whole "Make America Great Again." Like that was genius marketing. That was you can't even argue against this genius.
No, I
Because
know.
when was America great?
Right?
And people still believed it, right? Like people were like, yeah, like let's do it. Rrr. It's because it was great for white people.
Yeah, all the white people,
But
white
Honestly-
Christians.
Honestly, I gotta say, Trump was the most genius dumbass I've ever witnessed.
He,
Like
he was a
stupid,
genius,
but he was
right?
genius. Like,
He was
like
if you ask him how smart he is,
dumbassness
he'll
was
tell you.
fucking genius. Well, like he did fuck, what was it? He did an interview and he's like, if I ever run for office, I'm running as a Republican because they'll vote anyone in. And what did he do? He went as a Republican.
I miss Trump. Like
My son said the
Because-
same thing. He's like,
because
that
it
was
was
entertainment.
the
I still wish he had
entertainment, yeah.
Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
when
we
first
had something
Twitter,
to bitch about all the time. I mean, we still
like
do.
I
But-
just miss the entertainment. I miss the Trump show. You know, like how
Don't
that
worry,
was like
he's gonna try to come back.
it helped pass time in COVID. Like he's setting the country on fire. Like
Yeah.
you know, it was fun.
While the
we were
country
stuck
was
inside.
literally on
Literally
fire. Like
Yeah.
there's the California fires at the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was just throwing more flames on it. Like,
Yep.
you know, I'm happy I don't live there for sure. But I
Honestly, if Trump was still in, I wouldn't be going to Vegas. I wouldn't have crossed that border. I don't care. There
I
was
just
no
miss-
interest in going
Nothing's
there while
changed.
he was-
Everything Trump
Well-
did is still enacted. Like nothing's
I know.
changed. Like
I know.
Biden's not doing anything. So
Well, no,
know,
but
we're taking the risk. But as a white person, I
We'll be
understand. I
fine.
am privileged in this
Yeah.
risk.
yeah.
yeah.
Well, we're privileged. I
fine.
mean, we still have ovaries, so we're not as privileged as a man, but we're privileged just because of our skin color.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but I mean, we're not the great. We're just another part of the minority.
No, we are the Bonnie to the Clyde. Clyde got the
guess.
bigger cut,
Well, yes.
but we were still there,
Yeah.
reaping whatever benefits we could get.
Whatever trickled down, right?
Yeah. Trickle down economics.
We got the leftovers. We were so lucky to get the leftovers.
Whatever handouts we would get. Yeah.
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 The hand-me-downs.
Yeah. I just miss the like it's fucking still crazy and disgusting, but I miss his like thinking how things work, like how you can drink bleach and everything will be fine. Like I miss stupid shit like that.
The 5-year-old logic. Kofefe.
Yeah.
I
miss-
still don't know what
More
that means.
tranquilizers and stuff. Yeah.
He probably doesn't know how to say coffee, you know, like he read it and didn't know that's what it spells. Like he
I'm gonna have
probably
my
thought it.
morning.
Yeah, like people read stuff to him. Maybe he doesn't know how to read, and he finally read that word for the first time in his life. And that's
You know
how it
what? I
came
wouldn't
out.
doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. He had people for everything, right? So
I
Yeah,
loved the entire Trump party. Like not just his like the entertainment
Oh
he
my
brought,
God, yeah.
but everything the Republicans did that
I
year.
know.
Like
Yeah.
the whole like Four Seasons outdoor thing where it
The
was they thought it
McDonald's?
was well no it was at like a landscape parking lot like I said a
Yes.
landscape store but they like it was supposed to be at a hotel
yes,
but they got it mixed up.
yes, I remember
Like
that.
that's
Yes,
real life that happened.
yes.
I know.
And then
That
you remember when
happened.
who was he hosting? I don't know. A sports team was coming to the White House, and he ordered McDonald's. He has a chef at the White House. He has multiple, and he ordered McDonald's for everyone.
Dude, he eats
I would do
steak
that,
with
though.
ketchup and drinks like 10 Diet Cokes a day. Like when people say like good rewards or good pays, I'm like, no, it doesn't.
No.
These people live forever. And they're not healthy.
No,
They're
it's
just
the burgers.
rich. Yeah.
They just are rich. That's the thing, right? You can do whatever you want and have the best looks and all that if you're rich.
Listen,
That's
if I-
capitalism.
If I could order McDonald's every day and it come to my house,
She would.
and I don't have to pay for it. So
She
the,
fucking would.
the
I
people
was like, I'm
pay
on the
for it.
McDonald's diet. and then she'd make it a fad, and like everyone would be on the McDonald's diet.
I'm on the McDonald's diet.
You just take off the bun.
Yeah. Didn't you know that? It's
oh,
bread.
no.
Bread's the enemy.
I
Yeah.
can't eat bread.
Yeah, so you just take off the
much.
bun, have a double Big Mac, 2 patty, you know, some lettuce.
Yeah, you dip it
Like
in the mac
that's
sauce.
pretty much a salad.
Right? It
A
is a
meat
salad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's healthy.
Yeah.
So it's fucking
Get the
hard,
fish
man.
fillet and just cut it into strips.
Ew,
And then you got
McDonald's
fish.
fish is disgusting.
Well, all fish
The
is
smell. I
disgusting.
can smell it
No.
now when you're talking
Fish
about
is
it,
so
and
good.
I'm like,
I don't like
Listen,
fish.
I tell you this
I don't
all
like
the
fish
time.
either.
If your fish smells like fish, don't eat the fish. Fish should never smell like fish.
what the fuck is this?
I
supposed to
just don't
smell
like it.
It's
Eh.
supposed to like not have a smell. That's what it's supposed
Then
to
why would I
smell
want to
like.
eat something that smells like nothing?
Yeah.
Well,
like,
like,
why would I
it
want
has,
to eat
like-
rubber? Like,
No, it has like, you know how like
I
you
feel
smell
like this is a
bacon.
scam.
No.
I same. This is a girl who likes raw fish, sushi.
Yeah,
She'll
Chris
still go on
eats sushi.
everything.
He eats so much. He'll eat like 20 pieces of sushi in like,
like,
a
yeah,
row if you give it.
But does his fish smell like fish though? No, because that would be bad sushi and you would die. Don't-
Now I'm curious about how many people have eaten fish that smells like fish and
Don't eat
lived.
fish. don't eat fish that smells like fish. It shouldn't. And like it shouldn't taste like fish. You know, like canned tuna. If your fish smells or tastes like canned tuna, it's not good. Like it's not a
eat
good cut of
See,
fish.
I don't even like canned tuna, but I like canned flakes of turkey.
I like canned
Oh.
flakes of turkey.
can't
Oh,
do that
flakes of
either.
ham.
Mm.
Flakes of
And
ham.
you add
Love it.
mayonnaise to it, and
Oh
like
my
put
God,
that
all
on
the
the sandwich.
mayonnaise?
Like that's
Oh God, you guys!
I'll eat
this
that,
would make me
but
sick.
tuna.
Just like
No.
just like out of the
Yeah.
bowl. You add some
Oh.
pickles.
I was gonna say I add some onion to it.
Yeah, onion and pickles,
I
and
don't
then you
pickles,
like
but yeah.
You guys
just
are gonna
eat
make me
it
sick.
in
so-
a bowl. Yeah.
But tuna can't do that with.
No. I like tuna and like macaroni salad, but that's just because I'm lazy and I don't want to cook real fish. So like it's good. But
No,
like
it's not.
yes, if you're gonna have sushi, it shouldn't smell like fish and it shouldn't taste like fish.
God.
It should taste creamy and
We're
good.
just gonna believe you, but we're
I
still not
know.
gonna try
Yeah.
it.
I'm trying to
August
like
8th
convert you.
Okay, August 8th, I don't like sushi because I don't like fish. Like
Yeah.
I don't like
Makes
the texture,
sense.
the whatever. But August 8th has like sushi with chicken in it instead of fish. So it's like the whole roll, and they have different types of rolls. They have like chicken teriyaki or sweet and sour chicken, and they're rolled differently with the seaweed and rice and everything else. But they just swap out the fish with the chicken, and now I just eat that because I like all the rest of sushi. I just don't like the fish.
Just don't like the fish. Oh, I love when it's just fish too, like just the pieces of fish, like the
Big
what
slab
is
of
it?
like salmon on top.
Listen, I'm gonna upset a lot of people, but I can't pronounce it. It's like nigiri. I think it's just straight pieces of fish, and I just you dip it in a little soy sauce.
All right. Well, you should come over to my in-laws one day because that's what they'll do sometimes. They brought out like calamari, they brought out like freshly cut salmon and everything else, and they just put like freshly cut salmon on a plate and then some like dip on the side. And I'm just like, this is no, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. When I'm there visiting in August, I'll just go to their house.
Yeah.
By myself. I'll be like, listen, Jessica tells me you eat fish. I'm just gonna show up.
They don't make fish as much just because I go there.
Jessica said I could eat your food. Thank you.
Thank you.
What is
All
your
right.
quirk, Jessica?
Oh yeah, Quirks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, autism was taken.
That's
so
right.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say all my quirks are probably related to my autism, but I'll be specific about it.
All right.
So when I was a child, I had to go to a bunch of different schools. So I was constantly the new kid. And every school kind of had like their own thing where like if you could do it, it was kind of cool. Like, and I'm talking like 4, 5, 6, 7-year-olds, you know? And I would pick up that skill because I just realized I could teach myself things. So things like, flipping your tongue over and doing that like clover with your tongue. Here, this will be for the YouTube
I know.
people.
I can't. Oh, see? Oh,
I can't do that. I can roll it.
That's all you can do.
That's all I can do.
So I can do stuff like that.
I can do a little one.
Yeah. And then so that was from one school. Okay.
I'm so
Then
trying.
okay, so then another thing was crossing your eyes, right? It was cool to cross your eyes when you're like 5 years old.
Yeah.
People are like, whoa. And so I was like, what if you only crossed one and you just do it like Pong?
I
like
love
Pong?
doing that.
Right? So I was just like
yeah. And you go like boop a doop. Yeah. I'm gonna do it too.
yeah, exactly. So I was like, okay, new skill. Got it. Okay. Trigger warning for those watching on YouTube: feet. Okay. We'll put this in the title, get some extra streams.
Right.
So people used to pick things up with their feet. We'd all pretend we were like monkeys and whatever else, right? So I figured out I could stretch my toes.
Okay.
My feet are dirty, but whatever. So
yeah,
I had monkey feet, and that was a new skill, and I just do it every once in a while so I don't lose it. And then I learned that people could write with both hands, and I had
ambidextrous.
So I had dislocated this thumb, my right hand thumb. So I learned to write with my left hand and throw a ball with my left hand, which became good when I did baseball and did pitching. And then I learned weird throat tricks. So hold on.
What?
Do you remember doing this? Do you remember doing the
yeah?
I can do that without my hand, by the way.
To the point where I learned songs. So let's guess this one.
Okay.
Mario. Yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah. And then I worked on voices because I thought maybe that would get me friends. All these other tricks don't seem to work. I don't know what's wrong with me.
How people got your friend by now? I don't fucking understand. What are these kids expecting out of you?
I don't know. Probably a little bit of normality, but I wouldn't go up to that. I'd be like, guys, can you do this? So I
be
learned,
your friend.
so I learned how to talk like Stitch from like Lilo and Stitch. So I used to go up and go, "Ohana is fumbles."
Does that
No, it still didn't work. I had friends, so I was like, when did I meet you guys? When I was 28?
And that was only because we were both getting married at the same time. And then
so
I was like,
eventually I had something normal to talk about.
That's right. That's first time Dawn Marie had something normal to talk about.
I was like, shit, yes.
And then I do things like, if you can bend like at certain joints.
Yeah.
And I just had to learn every weird quirk that everyone ever had. So I guess I could be the quirkiest of them all. And then maybe someone would like me for that.
Right.
I never tried to be normal. I don't know why that thought didn't occur to me. I'm like, you could learn a normal skill.
I just want to be like
try to ever be normal. I loved being weird. That was my thing. I just loved it, and I thrived in it. And I was like, I don't care if you don't like me. I like doing weird shit and dancing and weird random shit.
Right?
That was me.
Being yourself is so much fun.
Yeah. Well, the problem is I look back then, I didn't think I was that weird. Like I was like, other people are doing these things,
I would have thought you
right?
were the coolest kid ever. I'd be like, come, let's hang out.
But the issue was people were only doing one of those things, and I was doing all of them.
And then they were probably jealous and mad.
I used to cry and be like, why does everyone think I'm so weird? I thought I was normal. And now I'm looking back and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know what normal was.
Nobody knows what normal is.
Yeah,
They hide it.
I am all the quirks. So
Yeah, that's
my skill
what I
is
am
to
too.
learn them. If you have a quirk, I'm probably gonna learn it. I'm just gonna adopt it after this.
Okay.
My quirk is I am a quirk, but like my non like quirky quirk is maybe like my witch cackle. I don't know, like that's I don't maybe,
Yeah.
but also
No,
maybe
it's your sneeze. Your sneeze is really.
like the like good. Yeah. Yeah.
You legit. I can do a Sonya sneeze like no one else. She like does like this.
Someone needs to clip that, and make out a GIF.
Like my kids make fun of me all the fucking time. They're like, "Go take care of your cat problem," because it like sounds like I'm coughing up a hairball. They're bastards.
Well, no wonder why you're so full of rage.
I know the
Yeah.
kids are
Your
mean to
kids
me.
bully you, so then you bully
Uh,
us. Like,
Yeah, it's
Get
a
a-
cycle of abuse.
Yeah.
It is going the opposite way. Like my kids abuse me, and I abuse
And then you
everybody
abuse
else.
us, and now we have to go abuse our husbands. I
That's
don't
right.
know.
no,
Now
I
you
will do
have
that
to.
honestly for free. So I mean, don't abuse me, and I will still abuse my husband. We're all good there.
But I think like,
we are joking. We don't agree with abusing our spouses.
oh God, no, abuse is bad.
Yeah.
This
never.
goes out to the public,
Yeah.
and they're not very smart. So you always have to put a disclaimer.
That's right. Listen, people who are listening to us, you're fucking dumb. Okay.
You're not supposed to for sure put
Okay,
it out
I'm
there.
just
but, like,
saying the
just
average
a
person
hint.
doesn't understand satire. Okay, they don't
It's
understand
true.
sarcasm. Like,
It's
dude,
true.
I'm autistic and I understand sarcasm. I
Yeah,
like
okay.
am a pro at it. You want to know why? Because I
'Cause you had to
studied
learn
it.
it.
Because I learned it. Okay,
You took
I
an
literally have a
education.
book on how to be funny.
Because
It's
it
written
was
by a
another quirk she
comic.
needs to adapt, and she was
That's
like, "Shit, I
right.
gotta learn this."
Oh yeah, I have to learn everything. If that didn't come out in the fact that I learned all these random quirks when I was 7 years old.
Yeah, that is your quirk. Your quirk
Yeah,
is
I
you
just
need
have to learn
everything.
If there's something I don't know, and
have
I'll
to
just
go
be like,
learn it.
I don't know this thing, and then I'll spend the next like 3 months making it my personality until I know it all.
That's autism. Just so you
Yeah.
know.
So I know
So
we
you
all
know.
joke about like the whole husband beating and stuff, but in my neighborhood
Joke
with my
about it.
neighbors,
I said abuse. You said beating. I just want to make that clear.
okay. So my neighbors like to always like see David, and they'll corner him and be like, "Do you need the battered husband's hotline?" Like, and my nickname is Evil around my survey.
Well,
they all
Eminem
assume I'm
taught
putting
me
his
that
death.
that's love spelled backwards.
Yeah.
So evil.
Yeah, and they all know, like, they all assume I'm plotting his death for his life insurance.
Is it good?
I think
His
he's
life
worth,
insurance.
I think he's worth like at least $500,000.
That's a
Ooh.
good amount.
That's
Yeah.
a
Kill him
decent
off.
amount.
I know.
Edit that out. Edit that out. But we should- we
Okay,
should-
wait. Okay. Done. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No,
No, you're still gonna
edit that
testify.
out. Edit
It
that
doesn't
out.
matter now. You're screwed.
Edit.
Yeah.
Edit.
Drink.
Drink.
I already drank all my drink.
You drank all your drink?
I drank all my drink.
I drank it
I don't want
all.
to make another one. Do I? Do
I
I
don't
want to
know.
make another one?
I don't know.
I
Do
don't
you?
know.
We can
Do
edit
you?
any time in between.
Anytime.
And
I can't-
editing means we drink again. So
Okay.
That's right.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on. So I think like an actual quirk I have, quirk, I don't fucking know, is the fact that some people like me and then some people hate me. Like I don't understand that. So it's a quirk I don't understand is like how people see me. How there's like no in
Good.
the middle. There, that's good. That's half
50,
half. Yeah.
that's good.
That's a good ratio.
So like your whole thing is you don't like there's no one in the middle. They either like you
Right,
or hate
yeah.
you, and you don't understand what is
Yeah.
This is true.
affecting
What
that.
is what
Sorry,
is my
I keep
quirk?
burping and hiccuping.
That means we have to drink.
Drink.
Oh, okay, wait. I'm still making.
But yeah, so you don't understand what's affecting that decision.
Yeah. Is it everyone else's quirk? And not my
Probably.
quirk?
I've like adopted the whole think that the person I am does not exist in anyone's mind but myself.
Ooh, a lot in that one.
Drink it. You'll feel fine in a
Everyone-
second.
Everyone else has like a
Everyone has
different version of me in their mind, and that version is none of my business. You know what I mean? Doesn't work all the time. Trying to keep that train of thought though. But if I could read minds, I would.
Would you?
I
I wouldn't. I don't know if I would. I don't know. Like, I would want to have the ability to turn it on and off, I think. So I don't want to
Okay,
hurt my own
if you
feelings.
didn't have the choice, if you
Yeah, right. I don't want to hurt my own feelings either.
Yeah.
see, I would. I want my feelings hurt. I look for
No.
sad songs for the same reason.
I don't do that either. I will avoid books. Like, when I'm reading, I look for if a main character is about to die in that book and I won't read it. I'll be like, no, because I do not want to cry today. I'm not in the mood. I do not want to ugly cry. My tears are not worth that. No.
I don't want to cry today.
Yeah.
And see, it's funny that you say that because for me, it's like I cry no matter what. So for me, it's like I want to give myself a reason to cry because that's less crazy than crying without one.
Okay.
So it's
I got a
like-
list of fucking books for you, my friend, because
Oh yeah.
there's
Oh, I mean,
ones
it's
I'm
one reason-
avoiding because of that.
Well, it's one reason I read a lot of like horror and stuff, right? Like a lot of horror books are a lot more messed up than horror movies
Mhm.
because it's a lot
Mhm.
easier to write very graphic stuff than it is to physically show it. I mean, it's the same reason the Walking Dead comics are black and white.
Yeah.
Because if they made them bloody, it would look a lot worse than it does in black and white. So it's like they get away with it more. I mean, it's the same reason things like Family Guy or like raunchy cartoons can get away with more than like live action. Like the
Yeah.
farther it is away from like real life, the more you can show. And it just twists my mind in a way that I'm like, okay, this can't possibly happen. This is the thing.
Yeah.
Because so far, everything I thought couldn't happen has happened so far. So,
Right? Like, I'm pretty sure real life is pretty shitty. Like,
Oh my god, I'm done with real life.
did you
Yeah.
watch Sacha Baron Cohen's G Word? Or what? No,
No.
not G Word. That's a different show. We Are America or whatever it is.
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
I
it's him
love
dressing up as characters. It's him dressing up as characters and like interviewing like people in America, including senates and stuff.
Oh,
And he
God.
interviews like someone from the NRA, I think, or someone that's endorsed by the NRA, in the government, and they gets him to do like a foreign like gun commercial for kids. Okay.
Oh, man.
Now you think
Oh,
that's
God, I
weird.
could
You
just
think
see
that's crazy. Teaching children how to use a gun? That's insane. Why would they? You know
Oh,
what
they
was
love
just
that shit. What are you
offered?
talking about?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what was just offered as a solution on Fox News in lieu of gun control?
Backpacks without
Teaching
bulletproof,
children how to use guns.
and also don't
That
forget
was one
bulletproof
of the
backpacks,
solutions. Yeah, but I
and they
was
want
like,
teachers to have guns, and they want more
But I
guns
just
is
couldn't
the answer. Okay.
but it's like this Sacha Baron Cohen did this as a joke to show that like teaching children to use guns, that's ridiculous. And then that actually becomes a possible solution to the gun
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, it's
So
It's not
real
real
life
life.
is beyond satire.
Instead of
Hence
instead
why
of
I
making
said-
the age for guns at 25 when brains are mostly fully developed, no, we want to lessen the age.
Yeah.
And
but they're not allowed Kinder eggs.
You can't vote, but have a
And
gun.
on your 12th birthday, you are mandatory to give at least one gun to your child. That's it. Every American should have one gun by the age of 12.
I mean, they have enough. They have 120 guns for
Exactly.
100 people, so they have enough.
Collect them like Pokemon, okay?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
get them like skins, like in like real game, like
Name
in video
them,
games.
Like, oh my
Sleep with
god,
them in your
yes.
bed, line them up like teddy
That'd be
bears in your bed.
amazing. Like, you get like an achievement for like doing all your chores, and then you get like a different color for your gun, like a sleeve for it or
Yeah.
something. Oh my gosh, we
should
should
market this.
to kids.
I mean, we're being really dark right now because this is a terrible time in the world,
Yeah,
and we're
I
just
know. We
laughing
really
because
probably
people
shouldn't
don't
be
want to
joking
cry.
about that.
But
I mean,
it's like
listen,
I don't think whenever I talk about comedy that's off limits, I think of it in a power structure approach.
Yes,
So,
that's
like,
the only time.
white people should not go below them to like people of color and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Men shouldn't punch it down at women, that kind of stuff. But when it comes to guns, it's people with guns versus people without guns, or like people for gun control, people without gun control. You know, like it's very like there's not a power dynamic in that unless you want to talk about like culture and people of color and stuff like that in that culture dynamic, because it is not legal for Black people to own their own gun.
No,
the cops will break into their house with their legal firearm and still
they
kill
must be
them.
in a gang. If they have a gun, they must be in a gang.
A Black child with something that resembles a gun will get shot down.
Yeah.
Like, so, you know, like that's one reason the Republicans don't need to regulate it anymore, because it's legal for cops to just kill those people.
Yeah.
So, you know, so when I'm joking about gun control, I just want people to understand it's because there's not a power dynamic, and it is a very shameless tragedy, but there's going to be another one tomorrow if you don't do anything.
So after the shooting, I gave a 24-hour grace period before I ever put my opinion out there. I did say my thoughts are with you, not my prayers, because I don't believe in that, but I said my thoughts are with the families, not with everyone, just the families and everyone who was tragically impacted by
the parents that were restrained and tased by those fucking cops that refused to save
even the ones
their
that
children.
didn't lose a child had to go through that mentally, thinking that their child could have been that one. I gave 24 hours. After that, I was like, listen, you guys need to clean up your fucking act. Like, enough's enough. Innocent kids are dying. Fucking do something. Like, it's Republican kids, too, that were dying. Like, it's not Democrat versus Republican.
Poor Republican kids. Like, the problem is the Republican Congress don't worry about their own children because their children are all in private school.
Care. Didn't fucking care. Ted Cruz didn't give a fucking shit.
No, they're at an NRA fucking thing this weekend. Are you kidding?
Which guns
and you
are
want to know
that? Holy fuck.
And the NRA conference? No guns are allowed.
I know. They're banned. And Trump's going. And I was like, but he's safe. Like,
how do you know Trump's going? What social media are you following?
Yeah.
Oh, Trump's still doing things. He's just not on social media. You can still find his stuff.
He's slowly getting his people back riled up, because 2024 guaranteed he's going to try to run again. Since he only did one term,
I thought he was banned. I thought there was like a trial to ban him.
Oh, his two impeachments don't ban him from running.
Yeah.
Oh,
and he still didn't get impeached anyway, so he could have. It doesn't matter. He can run.
Oh man!
And since he only did one term, he's still allowed legally to do another term.
As much as I love his entertainment, I don't think he should.
Oh, now you're turning it back. You're like, shit. I actually don't want him back in. Like,
no, I just want to know what he's up to, because like his crazy train was so much fun. Because it couldn't be real life.
Him. Okay,
it was, but it shouldn't have been.
All right, that's a serious job. Right, like it shouldn't have been so.
I do want to hear his thoughts, but I don't.
There's thoughts,
but I don't want him to pushing the crazy that people start like. I don't know. I do want to hear his thoughts. You should read
his niece's book. His niece's book is really good.
Maybe.
No, it's like so basically her and her brother got like shit all when her dad died, like Donald Trump's older brother.
Yeah.
And he died of alcoholism that the entire family like covered up because the dad wanted him, like their dad, to basically be like Trump.
Yeah.
But he wasn't. And then the old daddy Trump put all his eggs in baby Trump's basket. And baby Trump ended up president. So that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you know. If I guess if we want to bring a revolution to the Americas faster, that's one way to do it.
Put all the eggs in baby Trump.
Yeah. Because that's the argument amongst all the leftists is there's the anarchists that are like, yeah, let's elect Trump because then he'll ruin the material conditions of everyone faster. That will lead to an uprising, revolution, hopefully, etc., etc. And then there's like everyone else reasonable, like us, I would assume. That
I
is like,
I don't know.
how about we
We'll
vote
see.
for harm reduction and try other methods first?
Maybe.
So
I don't know.
I-
There's some people I'm like, I do them
don't know.
in.
The last couple of years taught me anything is that like my way of thinking, not many people think that way. Like I want everyone to be safe and secure,
You
like
wanna
no
be a
matter what.
communist.
Apparently I'm a communist. That's right. We already discussed this, but like not
I am so sorry.
yeah,
I'm
not many
Antifa.
people have that thought process. Like, oh, I want my neighbor down the street to be safe. I want like from anything, abuse, like poverty, all those things. I want them to have shelter, food, whatever they can have to live. But apparently that's not a common thought.
No, it's not.
I didn't know
like
that.
make a TikTok saying, I'm about to make a bunch of people mad. I think people don't have to work for basic necessities of life. And then you'll get a bunch of people being like, what? I'm just gonna
I don't
pay
want
for
to pay
people to
for
sit on the
other
rest.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's funny because if you look at like so the states with like say Roe v. Wade, which I mean anyway, thinking about Roe v. Wade, most of not even Roe v. Wade, think about abortion rights. Most states, a majority of people want to keep some right to abortion. And a lot of the ones that aren't fully are like the ones that are like, I don't believe in late term abortions, but they just don't understand the concept of a late term abortion. Like no
I
one's
think that someone at
choosing to
7
have
months
one.
pregnant is like, oh yeah, I'm done with this shit. Fuck
Oh,
that.
Yeah, no
fuck
one's
it. I
doing
made a
that.
mistake.
I made a mistake.
Oh,
no. When I was 7 months pregnant, that thought did like it was like shit. What the fuck was I thinking?
But that thought comes across every woman's at 7 months pregnant mind. They're like, "Am I done yet?
Yeah.
Like, is it
Like,
time to give
I'm heavy,
birth?"
I'm hot. I'm done. My body's not mine anymore. Like it's doing all sorts of fucking shit it didn't do like 7 months ago. What the hell? And I
think-
hurt everywhere.
But like what? But each state, a majority of the people still want abortion to be legal, and then it's the same with like oh, fuck. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I was drinking. Gun rights. Okay, I remember. Gun rights. A majority of people agree with some form of gun control.
Yes.
Most common is either a registration or a background check. Background check, most people, like 90% of Americans agree with.
As
like,
they should.
Yeah, so like the fact that they're not even willing to put in what the democracy wants shows that they, like that's
because
the thing. It's
people
like people are
pass the
literally
background
voting
check, or they
against
won't
their own
pass
rights.
whatever. And what they'll say is, well, then that lose revenue. Like honestly, and let's bottom line is that dollar. And if crazy people get a hold of that gun, they still make money. They don't care.
Our
Bottom
quirk is that we're leftists.
That's right.
Fuck.
That's our.
We're communist, Antifa, leftist.
That's
fucking
right. Yeah, we're
liberals.
extremists. Like I think I am pretty extreme though. Like
I would eat Elon
I'm
Musk.
pretty.
If you
I would
cut
eat him.
off a nice flank, cook it medium rare,
I don't
a
like
little bit
him.
of garlic aioli on the side.
Yeah.
fucking
No,
eat
just
it.
give me salt and pepper and I'll eat them raw.
I would
You don't have to cook 'em.
like if
Don't
we
even
have
have
to
to
eat
cook 'em.
people.
Blood
I
on
would
my
eat
face.
people.
Good.
If we have
not
to eat
against-
people, I'd eat people.
I would eat people. I'm not against it.
Me
Okay.
neither.
Oh, what is
Carnivore
this?
me up.
There's like a movie that was made in like the 50s that's based around like now, the future, where they Soviet Green or something, Solvent Green, where like they have to eat people and they have like these like garbage cans that grab the people and you have to eat people. It's
I just like
Listen.
tagged you guys in a video for Jessica to read a book, something flesh or whatever.
Yes, you
and
did.
like the animals all die off, and then they had to start eating people. But like normal, like the white people, we're not supposed to say
Yeah.
that. Were the ones that didn't have to, but no, they could eat the people, but they couldn't be eaten or something.
Which
it
is
was
ironic
crazy.
because white people have like a history of cannibalism.
They
You
do.
want to know why there's like so few mummies?
because we ate them.
Because we ate them. We ate them all. It was like a delicacy in like Britain or something to like eat mummy. So
Like
we just
Egyptian
did.
mummies.
Yeah, like all the mummies. We just found mummies and it was like a delicacy. Like Google it.
Like we
Seriously,
grave
people?
robbed.
Google white people eat people and you'll get like a bunch of hits to accurate
I'm doing it.
historical sites where white people literally just ate a bunch
I'm
of
literally
mummified
typing
dead
white
people.
people.
White people are
Eat-
fucked.
Yeah.
We're parasites.
I mean, just so you know, like, it's not.
White cannibalism in the slave trade.
I told you. Yeah, we ate black
White
people too. That
cannibalism
was
in
another
the
thing.
slave trade bill.
We used to take black people's skin and make them into
The
purses.
delectable.
You know, we are the scum of the earth. So,
Yeah.
Ugh.
eating Elon Musk is the least we
Why
can
do white people eat bland food like unseasoned potato
Chicken.
I know. I don't even season my goddamn humans. Like
We murdered so many people for spices, and now we don't use them. Thoughts?
Like, what the fuck? I hate that. Like, where I live now. So I moved to New Brunswick, very white province, by the way.
I told
And
you.
don't really like people of color, I've noticed, or gay people. Very, very.
They're very 1950s. They're very
it is.
behind in the times.
Very behind in the times. Every time I go to eat, even in chain restaurants, everything tastes like it was made by white people. That's
was.
like, I know, that's what I mean. Like, but like you're getting your recipe from like wherever. Like, why are you whiting it up? Like I should have like, it's gross.
You know where I want to eat? Like in our own country. The one place that has apparently the best like cuisine.
Where?
Fucking Quebec.
No,
Quebec,
it's
like
not that good.
Montreal
It
does have a
depends
lot
where
of
you
good
go.
restaurants.
It's very hit or miss. It depends
I-
where you go.
I
Quebec,
go to Montreal a lot. There's
There's a lot. Their culinary
Yeah,
is actually really good.
Coras in Quebec taste a lot better than Coras in Ontario.
Yeah, no, they have a lot.
So
of
that I
culinary.
will give that.
Yeah, no, like they Kelly Ripa, she was doing her show, and they asked her if anywhere in the world you would go to eat, where would you eat? And she's like, Montreal, Canada. They have the best cuisine. They do.
but she's a white
You
person.
Yeah.
I mean, ask me somebody who's like has culture in their life.
But they have
where are their
other
favorite
cultures
places?
than white food, is what I'm saying. Like they have all of it.
I know. I miss like authentic East Indian food here. Like it's nowhere to be found at all.
Oh,
They're like,
probably
oh,
not,
like,
no.
like I miss samosa. Oh, so good. And ladoo.
I can't wait for
Shanae,
Vegas.
Shanae in Hamilton is really sketchy, but I only drove past it once and the lights were out, like of their
Okay.
sign.
Is
but
that the
I
one near
ordered-
Lock Street.
It's in like West Hamilton, but I saw them on. They were open up real late. They have like very specific delivery hours, like 3 hours a day or something. But the
Okay.
one day, Chris forgot to feed me. It was a soccer game day.
that
I was
bastard.
trying on my
And
wedding
you didn't
dress.
eat him?
I was trying on my wedding dress, and I had to like rush back home and like eat quickly, and then we had to go to Ernest's soccer game. And he made 4 burgers that I pulled out. Okay, thinking
Uh-oh.
one for each person. Him and Ernest like split the third one, like, and so I had nothing. And so we had to go to this soccer game, and I was like, I'm fucking pissed. So what I do, I ordered Indian food for myself from this random place,
Good.
and it was the best Indian food I've ever had. So in Hamilton,
bet.
Shanae was really good.
I think that's the
Nice.
one near like Lock Street, like Dundurn Street. Is that?
Yeah, it might be near Dundurn.
Yeah, I
It's,
love
in
that
West
one.
Hamilton. Yeah,
So good.
it's
like
the
you-
best Indian food I've ever had. They have
You
like
know-
onion bayas
Yes.
on there. It's so good. Oh my god.
good.
I oh my god, I can't
We
even
will
relate
order
to
there
how-
when you're down. When you're down, we will order there.
Oh yes,
I order
but like
everything.
I go to this place, Barton Street, Stony Creek. They have the best samosa and ladoo anywhere. I forget what it's called, a sweet and curry something. I don't know, but it's so fucking amazing. So I'll go and get a meal from the place in West Hamilton, and then get these other things from Stony Creek, Hamilton, and you just have a big feast. It's so fucking good.
August needs to come faster now.
But I know, just so we can eat. Like we're so food motivated.
We
I love
are.
it.
Like,
As
like
long
I'm
as you're
saying,
motivated.
I can't wait to go to Vegas.
Who cares
because I
what
wanna
the
try.
like reason is?
I really want to try Mexican down there because they're closer to Mexico, so they like have more authentic Mexican. I don't. Canada does not at all. So
Oh my. Okay, if any one of us gets our license, Quirk, None of us can drive.
Oh
It's the
my God.
autism.
I failed my G2 so many times.
I haven't even
I-
tried. I got to G1
Yeah.
and I was like,
I get my G1 every 4
My anxiety
years
was
and
like-
never go for my G2.
Yeah.
yeah, no, my anxiety fucking. David took me driving and I almost got hit by a truck because I panicked.
I can
so-
drive. I just not without adult supervision.
I can drive in theory. Ask
Yeah,
me any
theory.
road rule, I know
Yeah.
it.
Yes,
Yeah.
book smart. I got this. And I'll tell David what he's doing wrong when I'm sitting in the passenger seat.
In
I'll
theory,
be like,
yeah.
you're too close to the bumper. You need to be like 3-car lengths. He's like,
But in practice,
shut
you're
up.
like not good.
no, but
But I can drive.
I'm like,
I can't. I can drive, but I have never gotten to the point where I can drive without adult supervision.
Yeah.
So, I can only drive with a friend. So,
Well, I was just gonna say, like in Vegas, it's like a 45-minute plane ride or like a 4-hour drive to LA. And LA has some of like the best Mexican food I've tried.
I know.
Like not in a Mexican place. Like there's this restaurant on Santa Monica, right like by the pier, called Blue Taco, and every single time I'm there,
Sounds good.
yeah, it is. It
Wait, that's-
literally is
That's
called
blue
that.
waffle. You're thinking of Sonia. Just
Yeah, but it's called Blue Taco.
I was like, wait, that sounds like an STD.
like
that's
thinking blue
close.
waffle. I knew as soon as she
Like,
giggled, I was like, "Fuck, bitch is thinking something else."
It is so good though. Like seriously, they have like
Sonia,
some
don't
of the
ruin this
best.
for us, okay? No, what are those tacos?
Now it's
that are made?
ruined.
Burrito tacos. I don't know. I'm gonna. People are gonna be pissed at me.
Burritos?
No, they're burrito.
Are they
No.
burritos?
No, they're called burrito. I don't fucking know.
Bruschetta?
No, that's a cheese. No, that's a.
Oh no, it's a bread. It's with
a bread.
tomato and
It's a fucking
basil and feta and Italian herbs and spices.
It's so good.
With some balsamic drizzle over top.
Okay,
I'll leave it seasoned right and not cooked by Canadian white
Some
people.
olive oil.
okay.
Mhm.
Hold on. I will tell you what it's called. Fuck.
It's not called fuck, I'm pretty sure.
You're wrong, Dawn.
No one asked you. Hold on. Or carry on, and then tacos of birria. Birria. Okay, I can't fucking.
Birria. Use Google and tell you how to pronounce
Yeah,
it.
It's these
Google-
motherfuckers. Yeah. Okay. Wait.
Google will tell you.
You can send that. You can post the link. We'll give them a shout out somewhere.
Right? Google.
Google it.
Okay. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna do it.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Go.
Go.
Okay. I need the volume up, or else you're not gonna fucking hear it.
Birria.
See?
Birria.
Birria.
Do it again.
Birria.
Birria.
How the fuck am I supposed to pronounce that?
You need to not be
White.
so white.
Yeah. That's
Anyway,
pretty
those
much
are the
our
tacos I want.
episode. Yeah. White is something that's not quirky about us.
That's right. That's
So
something that's fucking bad. Like,
yeah.
It's bad. It's bad.
We acknowledge our whiteness.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
no, we're privileged.
Like that, at least
We
acknowledge
hate our privilege.
Oh, like I don't hate my privilege. I'm not gonna be
Oh,
like,
no.
I hate my privilege.
Well, no,
It's
I don't-
privilege. It's like
I don't hate myself. I do. I feel bad that I'm privileged. Like I do.
I hate
have
the
privilege guilt.
systems
Yes.
that incorporate this privilege and keep it, use it to put other people down. I
Yeah.
hate
Yeah.
that. But
you
the
can
fact
use
that
your
I don't have
privilege
to think
help
about my
others.
yeah, the thing
Yeah.
I don't have to think, like, because I don't have to think about it, it's like I'm not gonna hate that. I
Yeah.
just wish other people didn't have to think about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that they got to live as easily as myself.
Yeah. I don't hate like good white people. I just hate that they can't cook. That's all I'm saying.
I just wish all white people learned about race. But then
Yeah.
people dub it critical race theory, which is a college class. So that's weird.
Like
Sounds
they
like you're
teach
getting
in
it
high
wrong.
school. Yeah. Like,
Like
it should be maybe
8-year-olds
elementary.
learning that black people exist is not critical race theory. I'm sorry.
That's right.
I mean, it can be, but that's
Can be.
not. That's not it. Not it.
That's all it
Okay. Is there any last minute quirks? I think I showed my feet. So
That's right.
and I'm sorry
Listen,
they're dirty. Okay, they're dirty because I was walking outside barefoot. I just want to add that in. Like,
right. I want
need
to
to
add
know.
in. Listen, if you're gonna fap to Jessica's feet, please join our Patreon first.
please, $5
Yeah.
level still gets
That's
you
right.
bonus access.
That's
Yeah,
right. You can
we
have
will
as much
show you
Jessica
all
feet as
of
you
Jessica's
want.
feet. Like,
Oh my
we'll
god!
send you
If
pictures.
if
like,
you subscribe to our Patreon just for my feet, just comment on the welcome post feet, and I will post bonus feet pics just for those subscribers.
I'll
That's
even
right.
add some. Fuck it. Tell
I
me
got
what toe
hobbit
color
feet.
you want my nails on my feet to be, and I will take pictures.
Oh yeah. Oh me, I'm dirty feet. Obviously, I
That's
walk
dirty.
outside
You will be
barefoot.
dirty feet. I will be different color toenails.
Yeah. So we have Dawn's clean feet and Jessica's dirty feet. Feet for all occasions.
Yeah.
That's right.
You want me to put on socks or take them off? You tell me. I will make videos.
Oh my god, no. We got some stockings.
Yes.
Well,
No, I don't
slowly
want my
glide
legs.
those
I
off for
just want
you.
to focus on my feet.
If you haven't guessed, we're kind of desperate.
we have a Vegas
Um,
trip to pay for. Okay, like help us out.
which we are going to live stream plenty of. So if you want to
whole
see my
fucking thing
feet
is
in
gonna be live
Vegas, that
stream.
$5 monthly support
That's
will
right.
help.
Yeah.
Sonia needs a new kitchen to cook things in that doesn't taste like white people food. So
She needs to hire a cook. is what she's
$10 a
saying.
month gets you a special sticker, I think, as well as all the bonus content. And
know.
$20 a month gets you a mug and a sticker and all the bonus content. And we'll even say whatever name you want
Yeah,
within
we'll just
regulation on the end of our podcast. And eventually we'll even
regulation.
have a super tier where we'll do private live streams with drinks and hangouts. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, the super one is.
And
like
follow
the
us on
friendship
TikTok.
package.
Follow us
Yes.
on TikTok if you want to see us live.
And we now have a Reddit.
That's right.
But there's
Oh, yeah,
only
we
a
have a
picture
Reddit.
posted so far. But I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it.
If
I
you
don't know how
follow us
to
on
work
Reddit, we'll
Reddit.
post more.
So if
That's
you want
right.
to email us too and tell me how to work Reddit, that would be fucking great.
Opinionatedlushes@gmail.com.
Yes.
email
and
us.
our Reddit is opinionated lushes.
And our
Everything is.
TikTok is
Is
opinionated.
opinionated
Lushes.
lushes.
Our
And our
Instagram is
Instagram-
opinionated_lushes. That's
Oh, you fucked it up.
I know.
That's fine. I have
Mine is
underscores in my
fired.
Instagram name too, so like I get it.
I wanted to space it.
And our Facebook is opinionated lushes. And our
It is.
our Twitter, because I don't know, I don't really.
Yeah. it's
Jessica just
opinionated
said.
Lushes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all opinion. I said TikTok, but yeah, it's all opinionated lushes on all platforms. I'm sure if you text it, it'll come up. We have
Except
a link tree
Instagram.
too. We have a link tree too. So just
Yeah,
you
which
know,
has all of
yeah.
our links.
And like look
Yeah.
for the 3 cartoon people drinking. That's our logo.
Yeah, we're
all-
not actually real.
We're not. We're
We
cartoons.
are cartoons.
Yeah.
We are a figment of your imagination. Thank you for joining us on this lucid dream of a journey with alcohol.
That's right. All the alcohol. We're a little
All the
shit-faced at
bits.
this point. All right.
By the
Have a
way,
good night.
Good
everyone.
night.
guys.
Good night.
Cheers.
Enjoy. Cheers. Good night. Call in sick tomorrow. It's cool.
Your boss won't mind.
No, you.
Damn the
no.
man.
That's right.
Communism.
I am my boss. Okay, listen. Like, I am the boss. I'm gonna be so
am the
pissed
boss.
at me tomorrow.
Well, yeah, we know. You abused your husband. We get it.
That's right. You abuse your husband. Have
Everyone's
a good night.
gonna know I wear the pants.
I
in my
know we're still
room.
saying goodbye. Have a good night.
Goodbye.